Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Nola back at it again. Just out here with these reviews and reflections. Got one of these throwback mags I thought I'd share with you guys today. This one, I'm not going to share the whole magazine. There's just a few articles that I'm going to go ahead and read into for you guys. Just because, for one thing, my followers, they follow me for a few things, and a lot of the rappers in here, they don't follow me for. So we're going to kind of avoid those. We'll go through the whole magazine, but I'm just going to read through a few articles that are, relevant to my followers and people that are on, my list of things. So this is Murder Dog. I believe it's volume 8, number 3. Have to check through that just to make sure. Let me see. Yeah, we'll get there. But the most important thing on this thing that I wanted to show a lot of you guys, and I know it's what my followers are going for, is a big Woodie interview in here. So this is one of his famous Murder Dog interviews. He would do stuff like here in Underdog magazine. You would catch a lot of his interviews, but these ones are the sought after ones because Murder Dog was on those those magazines that got really in depth. They asked good questions. They knew the background. They were like that dude Nardwar way back in the 90s and shit like that for gangster rap. So we're gonna get into this one and hopefully enjoy. So let's see what's going on. It's about 2001 right here. So on the cover, got Snoop Dogg right there. Let's see, Gangsta Boo, Pastor Troy, Lil Johnny, Side Boys up on the top. Special Report, Atlanta, Georgia, and Chicago. Those are the feature cities on here. Let's see, headline and Backbone, Tech 9, Turk, COG, Deep South, Snipers at Arizona, Court Dog, Queen Pen. Snoop Dogg heading it off. So let's check it out. All right, Screwheads in stores 8/21/2001. That's old school shit. I was a big Screwhead guy. Used to like all that. Bugsy, he was, I think, one of those dudes who kind of got me into it. And then I'd heard about him, reading about DJ Screw in magazines and shit like that. So, yeah, I was a fan of all that screwed up click shit. Snoop Dogg Eastsiders. Let's see, July 31st. So this had to be earlier in the year release. Gangsta Black, Moochie Mac. I didn't really listen to any of that. PD Pablo, yeah, that Raise Up. I like that shit. That was old school right there. He put it on for his city. Let's see, E40. The Click. Rap Game's First Family. The new album, Money and Muscle. First single, Money on My Mind. Yep, big Click fan. Definitely supported their shit. Cash Money, yep, I was a big Cash Money fan. Shit, I was always waiting for their videos to come out. Their videos are the shit back in the day. These fools be spinning donuts and Lamborghinis and shit. Brother Lynch Hung Sibo, that was a good ass album. I was a big fan of that album right there. Good collab. Classic tracks on there. Crazy Bone, I didn't listen to too much of his stuff outside of the original 2 albums. Once they started collabing with our rivals, we were just nah, we're cool. Let's see, Bay Rider, 40 ounce, that's old school. E40 presents Al Capone, the Mossy D-Shot. Legit Ballin' Records. Twista, that was a man back in the day. This was before he blew up. I think on that Slow Jams track, Kanye produced. Big Ed the Assassin. Let's see. MC Mac, Kamikaze Inc. Didn't know too much about any of these guys. I knew who Big Ed was, but I didn't really listen to him. This is that Dirty South shit right here from back in the day. Robinson Boys. Man, ain't one of them got a shirt in the hole. Couldn't put one shirt on, huh? I don't know who called the play on that shot, but flag on the play, homie. Corleone family, not too sure about that one. Let's see, Pen and Pixel, that's classic shit right there. Everybody was getting their work done by them back in the day. Criminal. Let's see, RBL Posse, Hustle Takeover. That was a good album right there. Classics All of them hitters. Mac Dre, that was when they dropped it on Out of Bounds Entertainment. Yup. 2001, I was after, like, right after he got out. Greedy, West Coast Crime Story. Black Market Records, yep, remember all these. They promoted that shit forever. That and that, what was it, PCO? Those are like promoted for days. Ghetto Stars, Mac Dre on the feature. C Major, Batteries Not Included. Dog Day Records, the infamous. A lot of hits on this shit. Yeah, a lot of hits. Big Thing Soldados, that was Gotham shit right there. Man, Apocalypse Brown, Ghetto to the Body, A Little Wino, Valley Kings, Low Down Dirty Dozen, yup, gang of hits on here. Shit, any one of those CDs is worth a good couple bucks. Alright, Pistoleros. This is a sick-ass album cover right there. Never really heard the album, but the cover was sick. Table of contents, so here we go. So it is volume 8, number 3, 2001. Let's see, we got Letters to Murder Dog, Technical Questions, Special Feature, Atlanta, Georgia, DJ Jelly, Lil Jon the East Side Boys, MC Assault, Ghetto Mafia, Pastor Troy, Raheem, Deep South, A Damn Shame. Let's see, Intoxicated, Yin Yang, Backbone, Tech 9, Turk, Day and Family, Woodie, there you go. Corrupt, Triple Beam, Badass MCA, Eastsiders, Beanie Siegel, Moochie Mac, Queen Pen, Henchman, Philly Most Wanted, Gangsta Boo, Young Droop. That's another one we'll get into right there. MC Mac, Marvelous, Camouflage, Mossy, Producers, Manny Fresh they got on there. Who else? Psychodrama, Crucial Conflict, Los Marihuanos. Alright, so let's jump into it. Gangsta Boo, Choices, the movie. Bugsy, he was always on this shit. This fool always fucking had the newest fucking 3-6 Mafia movies and all that shit, so he always put me up on their shit. Best Murder Dog. Let's see, Best of the Best Independent. Murder Dog. 3 The Hard Way. SSP. Black Folk Inc. Lil Rick LaRue. Overdose. Rider Life. RBL Posse. Mob Figures. Mossy. Yeah, they got a good amount of shit on there by any means. C-Mac. Letters to Murder Dog. Bay 2001 issue. Lil Turf. Over Lakeview. 5 Nuts for Chopper City in the Ghetto. Messy Marvis True to This. Do not mistake DC for Disco Music. Eat a big black codeine dripping dick. What the fuck? Alright, we'll read that one. Gotta see what's going on. What up, murderfuckers? I'm shooting you this kite from the land of candy painted wishes and wood grain gripping, syrup sipping dreams. It's my first time dropping a line to a mag, but I just had to let y'all know what a throw mag y'all was. These hoes got my black ass on lockdown about now, but every time someone in here lets me peep a Murder Dog, it shoots me straight to the world. Y'all is the rawest magazine there ever was and is, point blank. I'm most into H-Town sound, niggas like Kiki, Botany Boys, Street Military, Fifth War Boys, Swisher House, and as you can see from my DJ Screw. Motherfuck the East Coast. Them hoes was haters back in the game. Now they imitators pushing the same subject matter, and they was dissing just minutes ago. But you see that nigga went and got my boys UGK to make his shit shine because they recognize the trill and UGK been trill out the gate. The source, the vibe, them hoes can eat a big black codeine dripping dick till they come drunk. It's all about that Southwest and Midwest. If you want your dope uncut, no B12, keep up the super tight work, and thank you from all of us on Lock for putting out Hella Throwed Mag. Much love, Aaron, Big A, Hammond, Kennedy, Texas. Damn, okay, shit. Alright, what they got up there? SIBO don't start nothing. What's that? Yeah, I think it's just some fan just getting out. Corcoran, so that's probably from someone locked up right there. Alright, hating on us niggas from New York. DMX is soft like a clit. Showboys, drag rap, Trigger Man. DMX is a fake ass Tupac bitch ass nigga. Fuck. Yeah, you see it. I mean, fuck. Motherfuckers will let you have it in some of those articles right there. See, some of these mags right here, they didn't like mainstream artists for shit, so they would talk shit on anybody mainstream, unless it was like Snoop or some shit like that. Like, they were talking shit about you on here. See, there we go. You done, hold on. And this the Woodie, Demons in My Sleep, September 11, 2001, fucking release date. Damn, that was the 9/11 shit right there. Bringing heat from the wicked streets of Northern Cali. So there was this one, and there was the remastered version with the different cover. When I had talked to Woodie back in the day, he told me the reason it got repressed was because he told me something about the decibels on this one weren't up to quality standard, I guess like studio quality standard, and he wanted that shit to sound more professional, so he had it remastered and, you know, dumped the new cover. I don't know if he liked the new cover. Me personally, I wasn't a big fan of this cover. I liked the other one better. I thought that one was pretty sick, but this one, it just looked like that old school, like super late 90s, you know, put together kind of this and that with this and that. So I wasn't a huge fan. Definitely like the remastered version cover. That one was super sick, but yeah, this was his original right here. So let's see, the Mob a Lot, Suicidal, Lone Star Riders, Potluck, Humboldt County High, AP9. That shit was one of my favorite albums right there. That shit was hard. I bumped that album till it fucking broke. TL Crunk, Sammy Sam, DJ Jelly, Lil John, MC Assault, 404 Soldiers, Ghetto Town Mafia, Big Oom. Thought that was Ice Cube. Pastor Troy, that fool was sick. Man. One thing about Murder Dog was once these motherfuckers started putting guns in the pictures, every fucking next cover tried to outdo the one before. Like, everybody was holding, like, this fool fucking pop up with this gun, so the next motherfucker gotta have like a AK-47. Then the fucking magazine after that sees him with an AK-47, so this motherfucker gotta have a bazooka. And fucking motherfucker on the next issue show up with a tank. So yeah, it was just, man, the guns was getting crazy. I guess Darkroom, they got in trouble for their cover. I think the Popo started watching them after that, if I'm correct. You had to fact check on that with some OGs, but if I remember, yeah, they did get fucking, got put under the watchful eye once they released that cover with them guns on it. So Tech 9, he was sick. Turk, Dayton Family, that's old school shit right there. San Quinn, I was always a Quinn fan. Here we go, we got Corrupt and we got Woodie. All right, so the way they do it on this one is they ask the questions to the artist and then they directly reply, but there's no like break in here where the artist is asking questions and all that. So if I get stuck on a question, don't fucking crucify me on here for this shit. So all right, Woodie. Let's see, interview by Black Dog Bone. Are you happy with the way your new album came out? Did you have the freedom to do what you wanted to do? I had complete freedom. I'm very happy with the album. It's a hard record on the same page as Yacht Influence, my first album. This is what they've been waiting for. Before we heard Bay Area rap coming down from Oakland, Frisco, Vallejo, but now we're hearing a lot coming from other areas like where you come from. East Cocoa, Contra Costa County. The right connections in the last few years have been made. I started my own studio, which gave a lot of people the opportunity in the area to get their name out there. SIBO signed Mob Figures, my boy Jack and Hustler. They from Berg, aka Pittsburgh. People been rapping out here for years, but we never had studios and shit to get real serious about it. Now people are realizing we can do this too. I feel like people out there were influenced by artists like E40 and SIBO. What music were you listening to? I always listen to Cold World Hustlers, Mac Dre. Before the click sign with Jive, I listened to that shit growing up. Totally Insane, the real underdog shit. Would you describe your sound as Bay Area sound? If I have to put it in a category, I would definitely have to be Bay Area. I'm Bay Area influenced, but it's a little different from anything coming out of Oakland or Frisco or Vallejo producers. My shit is just me and my keyboard. I'm a whole different producer. What people don't realize that these artists out here, a lot of their music comes from the same producers. Anything from East Coco Records come from me only. That's the only place you can get music from me is on my records. I only use my music with my artists. On all of the records on your label, you produce most of the music. On the album, I produced 90% of the songs. There's a couple tracks out there that we went to Nashville and did some tracks with Street Flavor, the producer who did Haystack shit. On the first album, I produced every track. When is the album due to drop? It's called Demons in My Sleep, and it's going to drop September 11th. And I'm working on Northern Exposure Volume 4. I got 9 songs done for Volume 4. What's going on out there with the Norteños and all that on your albums? You always emphasize that aspect. Is it something real important to you? It is. I got homeboys dead behind it. I got homeboys locked up for life behind it. I'm a Norteño and I will be forever. First I'm a Norteño and then I'm a rap businessman. I'm trying to get this rap thing going so that I can give my homies, my rap partners a chance, give them a shot so they don't have to hustle no more. On this album, I had the opportunity to get major artists on my album, but I chose not to. I chose to get my folks, my artists from my independent label on the album. Let them shine. I feel my artists are just as good as anybody out there. That's why there are no big name artists on my shit. Why do you decide to go with Koch Records? You still have your own label? Yeah, I still have East Coco. I just can't put solo records out. I got an artist deal. Woodie is signed to Koch. Then I got my artists on East Coco. I went with Koch because they was the first to come at me. They came at me with money that I needed at the time so I could upgrade my studio, pay some debt off, and take it to another level. I had to sign 4 albums away doing that, but I still have the freedom of running my own label, so I'll be just fine. Are you doing a video for this new album? No, I had the opportunity to make a music video, but the chance of getting on MTV or BET is small, and it's 50% recoupable. So it costs 40 G's to make it. That's 20 G's out of my pocket before I see my revenue. I'm like, fuck it. I've been doing it with barely any promotion, just word of mouth. As long as you keep putting out good music, word of mouth is going to get you there. They're going to buy your shit. I think you should concentrate on the Bay and build it from there. Yeah, the Bay, Washington, Yakima, Seattle, Phoenix, Texas, Kansas City. We're selling good units in all those locations. Everything seems to be going good for you. Oh yeah, Volume 4, I got 9 songs done already. January 2002, Northern Exposure Volume 2 should be wrapped up. All right, and that was it right there. So that was the Woodie interview. Old School and the Lark right there. So, yep. That's that one. Got the Corrupt interview. Sure we don't have any continues. Nope, that was it. Cash Money. Damn. With the Canadian tuxedos rocking it. Fucking Denim Dan over here. Triple Beam. Cocaine. Badass. The Fubu album. Fuck, that's old school as fuck. MC8, that shit was hard. This was like a few years after his prime. His fucking prime was when that Menace to Society shit came out, and he had that fucking song on there, like the go-to song on the album. Fucking, he had that shit, so his shit was like 94, 95. He was on top of the world. So this 2001, so yeah, this was a little after his peak. Snoop and the East Siders. Yeah, I thought they were pretty sick. I liked the first one they did. Corrupt. Camouflage. Beanie Siegel. Yup, I was a fan of this shit. The movies, this fool did that shit. State Property, that was the one right there. Hollow Tip, sick ass album. This was the one the homies put out right here. California Entertainment out of Sacramento. That was a classic. See, Hell Crystal Lake Records. It might be like some Dirty South shit right there, or some Texas. Let's see. I forgot where these fools were from. Street Legends, Promotion Express, Queen Pan, Moochie Mac, AZ. I think these are all the continued henchmen. Philly's Most Wanted. Gangsta Boo, Young Droop. All right, we'll get into Young Droop's interview right here. I got a lot of followers who are big Droop fans. I was a Droop fan when I was a youngster, so Bugsy, I think, put me onto this fool too. Fucking Bugsy. All right, Young Droop interview, photo by Black Dogbone. Young Droop has been in this for a while. A lot of people don't realize that I've been doing this music for about 6 years seriously. I'm releasing my third album. I did 1998, the first album. Then we did bootlegs and collections. Now it's Killer Valley. I've just been working with different people in and out of studios, networking with people, learning the industry, the business side of it. What's the bootleg album? That was just a lot of songs that me and other cats did, put it all together, no distribution, nothing whatsoever. It's out in some mom and pop stores. We're gonna release it again after this album. How did your first album do? It was pretty good. We sold a little more than 6,000 altogether, and we did it ourselves, no distribution, nothing. Most of them sold in Sacramento, San Jose, Oakland. My strongest sales were in Oregon, Washington, and the Bay. You're not from the Bay, though. No, I'm from Central Valley, Merced. What towns make up the Central Valley of California? The valley is from Bakersfield or Clovis to Sacramento, but Sacramento is their own world, so I can't include Sac. That's where I get a lot of my vibe. A lot of my favorite artists are from Sac. The main part of the valley is really Fresno to Stockton. You got Modesto, Stockton, Madera, Manteca, Tracy, Merced. What's going on in the Central Valley with rap? We don't hear a lot about the area. Where I'm from, it's not too much going on out there. It's dry land. Ain't nobody really putting it down out there. My boy's Chaos the Assassin. He's from the O, but he live out there where I'm from. His album coming out next. There's a whole lot of talent in the valley, but I'm the only one's really putting it down right now. Then in Latino rap, my boys Lowdown got it sold up. They're really doing it. My boy Never, Lil Wino, Mickey D, Hurricane, Mike Dog, all them cats putting it down for a while, and they got it sold up. Is Lowdown part of Darkroom Familia? They used to work together a lot. Now Sir Dino and Darkroom is doing their own thing. Lowdown is doing their own thing. Darkroom is really based in the South Bay, and Lowdown is in the Valley. They're two separate camps. Would you say the sound coming from the Valley is more like the Bay or like LA rap? We're bringing all that shit together, but we are more connected with the Bay. We got a better vibe with the Bay than LA. Do you have a big Latino audience? Yeah, I'd say that's where most of my sales come from. We have Latino black group out called the Minority Militia, and that's doing really good right now. I'm part of it. Chaos is part of it. It's a lot of people. In fact, Minority Militia going to be in the Guinness Book of World Records as the biggest rap group in the world. There are tons of us, about 80 members. I don't even know all the guys, and me and Never are doing a group project called The Martial Law. It's a group album to sew up the Latino and that nigga shit. We're bringing it together. We're working on it right now. It's going to be nice. Never's doing big shit. They got a new studio in Merced doing big things, but we're collabing together. In the Valley, there's a big population of Latinos. Yeah, I'd say about 50% Latino, 30% white, and some Asians, a couple niggas in the corner over there who produced her album. On my first one, it was my boy Way Deep. On the second one, we had a variety of different producers. Black C from RBL did some. My boy Crazy 8, Larry K, Way Deep. There's a few producers. If you go in to compare your sound to anybody out there, who would it be? I've had people say, sound like Brother Lynch, Bone, Twista. I have people tell me that, but I don't think I sound like none of them. I sound like gangsta. I sound like me, Young Droop. When I get on the mic, you know who it is. What's behind the name of this album, Killer Valley? That just sums up where I'm from, the label, the whole concept. Our label is the name Killer Valley Entertainment. We want to take it to the next level and stretch that shit out, represent it. We have street teams in full effect for the albums. We built good relationships with all the retail stores and the chain stores, so they're pushing it. We got Bayside behind it with the distribution. Brandon and Rob Nunez are putting in work for us. I think the album is going to open a lot of things up for us. We're thinking big. Ain't no stopping us because we're in motion now. All right, so that was Young Droop. Let's see, got MC Mac, Marvelous, Licks, Camouflage, Mossy. I was a big ass Mossy fan. Them fools are sick. Producers 24. Who's that? Project Pat. Yep. 3-6 Mafia right there. Hank Shock Lee. Manny Fresh. High Tech. 3-6 Mafia. See, I told you. Everybody's busting them out. Delta Funky Homo Sapien. That fool's sick. Medicine Man. Beat Miners. Black Sea. Legendary Trackster. Mike E. Clark. K. Lou. QD3. Rock Wilder. Big Hollis. Lord Magi. Battle Cat. Esham. Bosco. Soul SMK. Chicago. COG. Triple Darkness. Snipers. Chicago cats ain't fucking around. Off the Tank. Psychodrama. Twista. That was before this fool blew up right here. Shit, he was talking about selling over 100,000 units shit, and then he did that shit with Kanye, went big. Mecca of Soul, China White Music, Wicked Entertainment, Los Marihuanos. I didn't really ever listen to these fools. I wasn't there from like fucking, man, where's these fools from? Like Nebraska or some shit. Like they were from up there somewhere, I think. Lil Jon, Esham, let's see, reviews. That was a badass fucking album right here. That Young Droop, Killer Valley shit, that was the one. Got 4.5 nuts on this one. This motherfucker is from Merced, California. The motherfucker is crazy. All his beats are straight up murder shit. Brother Lynch Hung meets Twista meets Sibo. It's real wicked, dark, killing shit. What else? I'm hearing that Sacramento sound under Chicago, speed rap type shit. Young Droop is the only one I know out of Cali that can rep like he's from Midwest. Plus the guest appearances on here are phenomenal. Spice One, Never, and Hurricane J from Lowdown. He did a badass track with Brother Lynch, a remake of Brother Lynch Hung's Had to Get Ya, and Brother Lynch is all over this motherfucker. He's also got Tech 9 on a remix for Under Pressure. He's got First Degree, Hollow Tip, Black Sea. Every track on there is dark. I always think of Sibo as a king California, but this motherfucker is the new generation of Cali. I'd compare it to Sibo's early career with the Gas Chamber, Tales from the Crypt, or Brother Lynch Season of the Sickness. He's on the same fucking level. Buddha Man. Definitely agree. He was on his shit. Alright, let's see. Black and Brown Rider Thugs. They got 3.5 nuts on their shit. Alright, let's read it out. This is not no bootsy ass compilation. What I like about compilations is they can give you a chance to find about artists you might never have heard of. It's a chance to put other artists on the map. That's why compilations are still so important. It's a discovery thing. For all of you who know Black and Brown, you know they put out nothing but heat. What I like about this one is they showcase their family members, and they also showcase artists from all over. Mr. Key and Baby Beesh from the Bay. That's when Baby Bash was still Baby Beesh. Bay, Young Bleed is on here. South Park Mexican, Houston, Max Minnelli, Concentration Camp, production by Happy Perez. A lot of talent in this. Black and Brown has grown. They've been around this time for some time now. They're independent and they're Bay Area known. They're ones who brought out 17 Reasons and 18 with a Bullets compilations and put out Mr. Key. All of this sold big in the Bay. Rider Thugs is the same level, dope track from artists. Everybody's got to run out and get that new Rider Thugs. Lou Nut. All right. 3.5 nuts on that one. Big Lou, what the fuck was this fool doing? Dog Pound. Woo Chronicles, Chapter 2, July 3rd, 2001. One of the things I used to like about Murder Dog on their covers was, I'm not too sure who the fuck always shot these photos, but their shit was like super grimy looking, like no fucking filters, straight up there. They didn't airbrush shit out. Like you would see every fucking hair, every mole on a motherfucker. Like, that was one of the sick things about it, I thought personally, because their shit was live and grimy, like straight up. You got to see your artist. Like, I mean, if this fucking picture was in the source, like, Snoop would be airbrushed, no fucking extra hairs outside the goatee, that kind of shit. Like, but on here, you've seen everything. So yeah, I always like that about their covers. Though I liked the fucking E40 one where that fool drinking the 40, smoking the cigars, fucking Bonsa just hanging out and shit, big old beer belly. Like, that's how I like the covers. They're pretty sick for being real like that. So that's why I always will be a Murder Dog fan. Always buy their shit. I still buy them. So if you got a collection, hit me up. I buy these motherfuckers all day. So yeah. So this was volume 8, number 3, 2001. Snoop Dogg on the cover, Woodie interview inside. So hope you enjoyed it. I'll bust out a couple mags in the future, post some stuff up, and we'll go from there. So keep following, like, subscribe, let your homies know. Post this on your page. Shit, my page don't grow if you motherfuckers don't let them know. So hook it up. All right, man. Much love. Bye.